Okay, everyone, welcome back to more of Deus Ex. So, last time we left off, we had just finished meeting everyone here. We met all the people on this lower level of the building, so let's head back up. You can actually step on that vacuum bot, and I think, I'm not sure if it damages you, but you definitely damage it. It'll start sparking if you step on it, so try to avoid... Well, it probably doesn't matter that much, but I try to avoid stepping on it because you'll start hearing some, Actually, you know what? Just for giggles, let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and show off what happens. So, if you step on it...
That was a close one up there.
Come on. Yeah, you start hearing electrical sounds. And I think... It's not doing it yet, but I thought it... Okay. There you go. That's what happens if you step too long, if you step too much on the vacuum bot. It will suddenly explode under you and, let's see. Did it do some damage to me? I think it did. Okay, well, it took off 3 points from my leg. Okay, not that much damage. I thought I did more than that, but anyway. Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and try again. Let's go ahead and restore here, and... go up the stairs, and we've pretty much seen everything in this building already, so let's just go straight to Manderley and get briefed for our next mission. Oh, hey, Paul's here.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarre, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250 for rescuing Agent Herman. That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom. That kind of activity embarrasses the agency more than it does you.
So that's the reason why I wanted to go into the ladies' restroom, because of that one line there, which is kind of funny. Let's see, what does Paul have to say?
We'll meet up in the city.
Okay. Anything else? Oh, he's refusing to talk to me now. Even when I click on him, he doesn't say anything. What up, Manderley?
We've come to admire your partner. She's one of our best.
Meaning Anna Navarre, of course.
Leave from where you arrived, Denton. The boat dock. Move it.
All right, all right. So yeah, that line about the ladies' restroom is kind of funny, but what's also pretty cool is they did it again for the third Deus Ex game, Human Revolution. So in Human Revolution, it starts off kind of similarly. You start off in in your office building like this, and if you go into the ladies' restroom, afterwards when you talk to your boss, he says something like, look, I know you've been going through some changes lately, but you didn't become a woman, so stay out of the ladies' restroom. Yeah, it's kind of a cool throwback to this
vacation.
Well, I think we all do, sir.
Wish I was going with you.
Oh, I don't know about that, sir, but thanks for the sentiment. Yeah, Human Revolution was a pretty good game. So, if you've never played the games in the Deus Ex series, just a quick recap. There are 4 main Deus Ex games. There are also a handful of other games for, I think, browsers and mobile phones and things like that, but wow, this trophy is still here on the floor where I dropped it. Can I really not get it? Wow! Last time I had so much trouble and now I got it first try. Awesome!
Good luck out there. Man, 2 Dentons in the field. The NSF won't know what hit them.
I don't know why the Dentons are supposed to be that tough. I still don't have any mechanical augmentations, or mechanical... I still don't have any nano-augmentations, except now the muscle thing. I wonder how good the muscle thing is. Can I pick up this chair? Okay, it says it's too heavy to lift. If I turn on my muscle, now it's on. Ah, now I can lift the chair. And what happens if I turn off the muscle while I still have the chair in my hands? Okay, I just automatically drop it. Cool. So already with muscle level 1, we can pick up these chairs, which we couldn't pick up before. And if we upgrade the muscle more, we'll be able to pick up even heavier things than that. So just a real quick, just before I lose the train of thought, there are 4 main Deus Ex games, and I often have very differing opinions with most people about different things, but in this case, I agree with most people about the 4 Deus Ex games. This game, the first one, is the best. It's the best of the series. The second one was pretty bad. The second Deus Ex game was... oh. For some reason I thought that this was a helicopter mission where a helicopter here... There's a helicopter pad here that sometimes picks you up, but no, we don't take the helicopter here. We go to the boat. Right, naturally said we go to the boat. Okay. Wow, they still have the corpses here that we left behind. I thought they said they were going to clean up the corpses, but they...
Good luck, Agent.
Thanks. So yeah, the second Deus Ex game was not very good. I did not like it at all. I thought it was quite bad. And then the third game is pretty cool. Human Revolution, it doesn't have the same psychological and philosophical depth that this game has. It doesn't have the same level of intelligent commentary on politics and economics and things like that.
Ready.
Thanks. But, you know, but it was pretty good, and it made some nice throwbacks to this game, like the music in UNATCO and that line about being in the ladies' restroom. And then the fourth game, what was it called? Mankind Divided or something like that. It's pretty much the same as the third game, and it wasn't as good just because it felt like there wasn't much to it. It felt like they were just trying to cash in on the popularity of the previous game. So, I mean, it wasn't terrible, it just was pretty mediocre. It just didn't really have much of the same kind of plot and things that... So yeah, those opinions on the 4 games are the opinions that most people have. And like I said, I often have unpopular opinions, but in this case, I agree with most people on the 4 Deus Ex games. So let's go ahead and take the boat, and I like how this says UNATCO boat pilot, as if this whole boat is the pilot.
Let's head out.
All right. I like what they did. Oh.
All right, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
Okay, so we got an image. Let's go ahead and before I forget, since I mentioned I usually forget to look at these images, let's go ahead and bring up the menu and take a look at our images here. Yeah, so this is the image. So this is the ambrosia. Well, I mean, it's a container of ambrosia. So it's some kind of green glowy stuff, which is medication against the Grey Death, this terrible disease that's a pandemic in this game. So 20 cc's, 20 cubic centimeters, which I guess is 20 milliliters, I believe, is one dose effective 48 hours. It's not bad. This canister seems a little bit more high-tech than it really needs to be for just holding some medication, but okay. Anyway, and it's a non-organic compound containing eutectic components. That's interesting. All right. Anyway, let's get back on the road. So so here's the boat, but we can't. Oh, we can actually interact with it. Oh, the guy doesn't say anything though. Okay. Well, whatever. So let's take a look around here. So we've got a drinks machine here, which we can't seem to use. That's very un-Deus Ex-y of the game. Oh, and here's a thingy that we could unlock with one pick. I wonder what's behind there. Hey, buddy.
I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat?
Let's see. So we can ask this kid about the NSF or give him some soy food.
You don't look that bad. Tell me what you know about the NSF.
They're gonna kill the top 1% and then split up the rich people's money with everybody.
Can you tell me anything specific?
Go to hell.
Okay.
What is it, mister? I'm really hungry.
Alright, let's give him some soy food.
How about some soy food?
Don't matter. I just need something in my stomach so I can fall asleep.
Here you go. Do you have a place to stay?
I sleep out on the dock where they unload the speedboats.
Speedboats? Is that how the NSF get their supplies?
I don't know. They're always coming in and out of the tunnel behind the soda machine.
Interesting.
I spy on them from the crates. The code is 9183.
Clever boy.
Thanks for the snack, mister.
It's the least I could do.
So, this thing here, if the boy's information is accurate, and I think it is, this thing here would be a keypad. So we need basically two things here. We need to first unlock this panel, and then underneath the panel there's a keypad, and we need to get the code, but we just got the code from the kid. So the code's one part, that's fine. If I wanted to use a lockpick, I could get through there, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. We can go ahead and forego doing that. Is there anything back here? I think this just takes us around. Yeah, it's just like another side of the park. Yeah, this is just the back side of the park, so we can. All right, let's see. Let's see what's. I mean, this is a fairly large park. This is one thing that this first Deus Ex game does that follow-up games didn't really do. The levels in this game are sometimes fairly large. They're not huge, like they're not so large so that you get lost in them, but they're definitely bigger than in the sequel. The problem with the sequel was it was designed for consoles. Okay, this is a popular sort of prejudice that people have against the console, that it was bad because it was designed for consoles. But again, I agree with that. It was so console-ified, the controls were so dumbed down, and the level design was just it was a game for console kids, not for.
Somebody kill me. Anybody?
I'm sorry. I can't kill you.
Please.
Go to a public clinic. They can do something for the pain.
It's true. It's your whole body. Every cell.
You have the Gray Death?
I can't make it. I just can't make it.
This game does, well, I guess something not unusual, but basically, you can kill almost anybody in this game without consequences. Because, I mean, you know, this guy.
I bet it's germ warfare.
You know, he's some. Well, I don't know if he's somebody important, but I doubt it. He's probably just some bum who hangs out in the park here. And he's suffering a lot. And, you know, we come back to this question of, is it righteous to let people live if they're suffering terribly? I mean, we could kill him right now. I could just pull out my crowbar and just conk him one, and that would be it. And the game does not give you any kind of negative consequences usually for killing innocent bystanders. You can kill them all if you want, and there's no there's no penalty, there's no consequence. So in that sense, it pretty much mirrors real life. I mean, okay, in real life, somebody would call the police probably, and there'd be some investigation. But you know, in real life, there's not necessarily a punishment for killing people. I mean, if you can get away with it without getting caught, you can kill people and go on with your life. And this thing here, by the way, is a vial of Zyme, which is a popular drug in this game. I could carry it around with me because there are some people in the game who may give you some things in exchange for Zyme, but I don't think I need it. Well, let's take a quick look at it since I've got it, or since I can get it. Yeah, a vial of Zyme brewed up in some basement lab. There's not really much to say about it. You can also take the Zyme yourself, which has a similar effect to drinking alcohol. Your vision goes kind of blurry, and I think it starts to zoom in and out for a while, and then suddenly it just resets. But anyway, so yeah, you can kill pretty much whomever you want in this game, and it really doesn't change anything. Oh, here are some bodies. Okay, this body had some 10mm ammo. And this body, that's just a combat knife, alright. Looks like this is the site of recent fighting. What do we have in here? There's a rat walking around, some furniture, and this thing is locked. I kind of doubt... Hold on, is there anything... okay, nothing else here. I kind of doubt that there's anything useful inside or anything that we need, but let's just go ahead and just do a quick save here. Locked crate in a park hut? I don't know. I don't really know what you'd call it. I guess this is like... I think it's not usual that people will have housing built in a park, but I guess when people are homeless like this, they do? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and just pick that lock and see what's in here. Haha! Another lockpick. Oh, actually, okay. So, I got my lockpick back, plus a multi-tool. Okay, well that's not too bad. Then, I mean, hey, we didn't lose anything and we got a couple of goodies in return. Okay, so that was worth it after all. I figured it...
Huh?
Oh dear.
Pig.
That guy's NSF. I didn't even realize there was NSF here. I got shot once, but I think it's not too serious. Let me see. How bad's the damage? Torso took 28 points. That's not great, but I can live with it. Okay, I need to be careful. I didn't realize there were NSF wandering around here. Somehow I'd forgotten about that. Oh dear. Somebody else saw me. I didn't... Who saw me? Hold on. Since I can't carry any more soda, let me go ahead and use this soda can here. It heals just 2 points, but... What the heck? Let's see. This body just has a combat knife. Somebody saw me. Where were they? Is somebody here? No, there's nobody here. This thing is also locked. I'd like to know who saw me, though, because... Oh, probably that guy in there. I'm just gonna wait for him to...
All clear.
Gonna wait for him to become no longer alarmed, and then... Alright, there we go. More 10mm ammunition. And, hey, this is a, That's nice. That's a, grate into the, underground. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Oops. Aw. I stepped on the rat. Well, it happens. Oh, this is ammunition for a machine gun, which we don't have yet, but we can still pick up the ammunition, and we can use it later. So yeah, big boxes like this, I don't think... Hold on. Yeah, I can't lift this even with my Mega Muscle yet, but later on, if we upgrade the muscle, we'll be able to. But, let's see, what's in here? Oh, hey. Another lockpick. Nice. And nothing else here. Let's see what was in this other, did the signs say? No dogs allowed? Alright. Let me just check what's in here. Again, I doubt that it's anything very important, but we might as well, since we're passing through, I want to be thorough. Another locked crate. And let's just see what's inside here, shall we? A prod charger, a flare, and a medkit. The prod charger I will never use, the flare I will never use, the medkit I might use, but I think it's not worth using up a lockpick to get a medkit, so I'll go ahead and load and just remain as we were. Alright, so, this is the subway station, and, oh, let's be careful, I think there's NSF down there. More machine gun ammunition, which we don't need right now, but maybe later. Is there anybody here? No? Okay. Here is another another thingy going into the underground. I think this goes to the subway. We'll go to the subway later. I mean, I guess we can go now, but let's leave that for later. That's not our area of focus at the moment. Come out here. Okay, now here we're in the greater park. So the people here are not our enemies. These are just the general public. For example, this woman.
Got 5 credits for someone who's got the Gray Death.
You can say yes or no, but I don't think there's any... So, in real life, you could debate whether it's, you could debate the virtues or evils of giving money to beggars, but in the game, I don't think a fictional character has much to gain from us losing 5 credits, so...
Sorry.
Alright, and... Oh! That is NSF. I thought...
I know.
I did not realize that there was NSF walking around here. I thought this was just neutral members of the general public. Alright. Well, we gotta be careful.
No, sir. Forget about the NSF. Most of those old forts have a bolt hole. Those boys will be long gone out a side tunnel by now.
Alright, that could be.
You fellas might scare Jim and Jane stay at home, but that's an army out there. Praise the Lord, yes, and honest to God, people's militia.
Okay.
Oh, I seen lots of battles, blessed
Okay.
be our Lord, back in the Northwest War. Didn't have uniforms back then, just a shotgun.
Forgive me, I'm not going to sit around and wait for him to finish that whole line. You can pause the video and read it if you want. Okay, oh, and this is where we were before, when we came around from the beginning.
Look at that. Don't have nobody at the side entrance. NSF could just walk away. NYPD. I call them the Flashlight Brigade. All they ever do is come out here and scare the birds. Then I go back to sleep. They're scared. Just look at them. They aren't gonna budge a muscle.
I really have no idea what this woman's talking about.
NYPD.
Yeah, okay.
I call them the
I really have no idea what she's talking about, but then I guess that kind of mirrors what often happens if you talk to homeless people in New York City. They will often just start rambling some kind of insane stuff that doesn't make much sense. So in that sense, the game is pretty realistic. Alright, let's see. I think this structure here in the middle is where we need to go. This is the Castle Clinton place where we're supposed to get into. I wonder if that's named... Is there an actual Castle Clinton in New York? I don't think so. I think that this... I assume this was ideated for the game with the idea that it would be named after Bill Clinton. And possibly Hillary had she won the election, but this game was obviously long before the 2016 election.
Don't let me get in your way, officer.
Okay, bum.
I'm right here if you need me.
Okay.
You guys are doing great. About time the cops cleaned up this park.
Well, let's start with you then, huh?
You guys are doing great.
Yeah,
About
okay.
time the cops cleaned up this park.
Alright. Alrighty then. Well, what's here? This is a little cardboard box, which is probably empty. They always are. Alright. Anything else? Oh, here. Okay, so here we have our... Yeah, there's nothing here. I don't know if this gate opens. I don't think it does. Okay, I think we've seen everything here. So, this is the front entrance to Castle Clinton. If you look at the sign there, see? Castle Clinton. So, this is Anna Navarra, and these two guys are UNATCO troopers. Let's go ahead and have a quick chat with Anna.
The ambrosia is somewhere inside the castle.
Da is nine.
We must annihilate the NSF so that this does not happen again.
Now, you have a couple of options here. Again, as last time, you can just go in guns blazing. You can try to sneak in without killing too many people. Anna will respond to your actions in a way that that reflects her personality. She likes it when you kill a lot of people. So if you kill everybody, she will be delighted and she'll say nice things about you. And otherwise, she'll call you a wimp and be disappointed in you. But let's see, Castle Clinton National Monument. Hold on, let me check the date on this. Oh. 1820? Okay, maybe there is a Castle Clinton in... I don't know. I've never lived in New York City, so I really don't know the city that well. Oh, shotgun shells. Wow, okay, cool. So maybe there is a Castle Clinton and I just didn't realize it. For some reason I thought that this was meant to be an implication that in the future there will be a place named after Bill Clinton, but I could be wrong. Alright, let's see. So, About to enter Castle Clinton. Okay. We can do the work ourselves, or, since we have 3 people here armed with guns, we can let them help us out a bit. We have several NSF people here, and if we just let them spot us...
They found us.
Now, people will run out of ammo after a while. This UNATCO guy actually is out of ammo, which is why he pulled out his knife. But that's not a deterrent for him. He's going after this guy with a knife in his hand. Whoops. Anna just shot me because I got in her way. Lesson of the day, don't get in Anna Navarro's way. Actually, don't... It's probably not a good idea to get in any...
I can hold the entrance while you look for another way in.
It's probably not a good idea to get in anybody's way when they're shooting. Not a good idea to get caught in the crossfire. So that's it. These guys just cleaned out the place for us, and we didn't have to do anything. I mean, we got shot a couple of times, but that's not too bad. Down here is a nano key. That's nice. Kiosk door key, and here's a dead body. And...
You're inside the kiosk of Castle Clinton. The bulk of the NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
So, here's a keypad. We can use 2 multi-tools to hack it, or we can try to find the code from somewhere, which is probably doable. These doors were locked. We were supposed to have trouble getting through these doors, but the people who got into a fight seem to have helpfully opened the doors for us as well. So, I mean, yeah, you really... Here we get some soy food again. You really just make out like bandits if you just lure the UNATCO troopers into this building, because you can just reap all the loot from the dead bodies without having to do anything. So, this door here... Oh, this door is unlocked. There's that... We'll talk to that kid in a second. Let's just take a look around here in the courtyard and see what's going on here. And we get a lot of that ammo for those... a lot of that machine gun ammo, even if we don't have a machine gun yet. And more shotgun shells, even though we don't have a shotgun yet. Here is some tourist display with a very dysfunctional light on it. Okay, I think there's not much else we can do out here. This is just like a... kind of goes in a circle. So let's talk to this kid in here and see what he has to say.
You a cop?
UNATCO agent. How does a little boy get mixed up with the NSF?
I just wanted to find some food, but they didn't have any. And then they started shooting at the police. Got some?
Sure, have some soy food.
You can have this soy food.
You're cool.
Glad I could help.
Hey, I bet I can help you.
Yeah?
The soldiers have secret tunnels. They take boxes into the tunnel under the fort, but they never bring them back out.
What kind of boxes?
Steel. Big ones.
Thanks. Maybe I'll check that out.
Okay. Are you going to tell me the code?
Thanks, mister. I thought I was going to starve to death. The terrorists didn't even care. They thought I was lying. The terrorists didn't even care. They thought I was lying.
Alright. Well. Just wondering... Boxed up all these windows here where they didn't do a very good job. I think we need to get through this thing here. So the code here... Hold on, I think I remember. Yeah, it's 666. I don't know how you're supposed to know that, though. I just remembered it because I remember it from previously looking at the list of codes in the game. But I assume you can probably find that code somewhere, but I don't know how you're supposed to find it now. But oh well, doesn't matter. I think there's nothing else to be found out here, so let's go ahead and save here. And as usual, it takes forever for the menu to load. Alright, so opened up underground tunnel in Clinton. Alright, let's see what's going on down here. Alright, 20 skill points just for getting down here. Nice. Ooh, I hear footsteps, so I'm going to crouch to move quietly because I think we may have company here. There's a door and another door. Let's see, what's in here? Hold on. I think, if I remember right, this place, this also, this is locked. Hold on, do I have a key for this? No, I do not. Let me see what's behind. If I pick this, is this going to be worth it? I had 9 lockpicks. I'm down to 8 lockpicks. That's. Oh, I see. No, I had 8 lockpicks. Now I'm down to 7. That's. I mean, 7 lockpicks is a fair number. So I think, yeah, in here, this is probably a place we want to be. Oh, hey, here's more rockets. We could have used these if we had a GEP gun. Oh, and here's a key. Keys to the doors of the kiosk. I think we might have had that already. I'm not sure. Oh, hey, a med kit. That's nice. And this thing here. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Do I have a key for this? Oh. It says your key ring doesn't have the right code, which I think means there is a key somewhere. We just don't have it yet. So I'm going to leave that for now. Maybe we'll find the key later. Okay, so let's go ahead and... you know what? Let me stay crouched just in case somebody down there sees me, because that's a window there. I don't think somebody will see me, but just to be on the safe side, I'll stay crouched here. Let's do a couple of things. First, let's hack this computer. Actually, is the password still that smash the state 001 thing? Because if so, we could have just used that, but oh well. Oh, here we go. Cycle tunnel doors. I don't know what that did. No email. I don't know what that did, but I'm assuming it did something important because I'm hearing... Oh, it opened those doors there, I guess. Okay, well, that's nice. And let's check what the security terminal does. We'll need to hack this as well. Actually, again, this might have had the same password as before, but I don't know. Who cares? Whatever. I'll go ahead and just hack it. It's fine. Alright, camera off, camera off, camera off. I could set these turrets to attack the guys, but you know what? I don't want to alarm them just yet, so I'll go ahead and take them out by hand or by crowbar. Oh, there's one now. Hold on, let's do this. Let's go ahead and hide behind here because he's probably going to come back that way. So I'll sit here and wait for him to show up again and just clonk him from behind because I'm tired of getting shot in the face. That can take away your health pretty quickly if you if it keeps happening.
Wait, quiet.
There we go. I got a key. Oh, key to Castle Clinton safe. I got the key to Castle Clinton safe. That's nice. See, this red thing on the wall is an alarm panel. He was just about to go to this to sound the alarm, so it's nice that we prevented that. And that camera there would be quite a pain in our butt right now if we hadn't shut off the cameras in this area. So, let's see, what's in here? More 10mm. I have so much 10mm ammo, it's insane. Wow. Here we have more rockets and another med kit. Man, we're just collecting so much stuff here. It's insane. I'm just being cautious. I think there are more guys in that direction, but I think they can't hear us or see us from there. Alright, we got the key to the safe, so let's go ahead and pull out our key ring and see what's inside. Yes, we unlocked it. Nice. Okay, data cube. We liberated 2 canisters of the stuff along with the ambrosia during Liberty Island Rip. Not every people are quite sure what to do with it. Lebedev suggested we keep one of the canisters and barrel of ambrosia here as a contingency. The rest was shipped out to the airfield an hour ago. Okay, nice. Ooh, I don't have room in my inventory for an odd canister. Okay, we'll want to remedy that. Let's go ahead and drop something or use something. Oh heck, this is iron. We don't need this iron. Let's go ahead and drop that. And let's pick up this. What augmentations do we get from this? This will give us aqualung or environmental resistance. Okay. Both of those are not too terribly exciting, but they can be useful. But of course we'll need to find a medbot to install them, so I'll hold on to that for later. And let's go ahead and save again. Got our second AUG canister. AUG, of course, being short for augmentation. And let's just quickly see what's in here. So I think there's nothing. Oh, hey.
Objective complete. Agent Navarre will describe your next assignment and stay behind to protect the Ambrosia. Look for her out front.
Nice. So actually, our mission's already complete here. We could already just go back the way we came and go back to Anna Navarre and say, mission complete, we found the Ambrosia storage container. But we want to explore and, you know, see what's going on around here. So I think the deal with this door is that we could escape. Yeah, we could escape by water here, but oh, actually, there's a guy walking around there. So let's. No, it's not about escaping. It's about. Actually, I don't really know why you'd want to come this way. Come to think of it, because it's kind of pointless. We can just walk through. You can just walk through this hallway here. It'll take you to the same place. I don't know why you'd want to swim there, but let's just see what's over here real quick. I think I'll. Oh. Let's go ahead. Does this guy come in here, or does he turn around? Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. That guy has a flamethrower, and he set me on fire, obviously. And being on fire is a bad state to be in this game, because I don't think you stop burning. You just continue burning until you either die or put it out. I have a fire extinguisher. I could have used the fire extinguisher, but okay. Well, whatever. So we need to deal with that guy, and then well, we don't need to. I mean, we just go back, but. Yeah, I want to explore what's at the opposite side of that hallway, so we'll do that next time. So this has been more fun adventures with Deus Ex. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope that it was enjoyable. Hope you had some fun, and we will see you all next time.